Ben Richards, 35. Married, one child. In medical crisis.
We need money for a doctor now.
Ben, watch yourself.
Employment status, blacklisted. But the's still a way out for you. It's the biggest show in the country.
Bloodlust is our birthright! Set it free! Welcome to the Running Man!
People on these games never come back.
I'm not trying to get myself killed, so kiss my ass twice.
Right there is why you can win this game. The rules are simple. Survive 30 days. The entire nation hunting you down. And get your family out of Slumside for good.
I'm gonna come back here and burn this building down.
Aloha. This is Trinidad the Islandman, your Islandman, coming to you live once again from beautiful Hawaii here on the island of Oahu, bringing you, yes you, the best movie reviews on the entire island of Oahu. And yes, this is Trinidad the Islandman, your Islandman, and tonight, opening night of the new movie by Edgar Wright. I went and I saw it, The Running Man, and remember our rating scale, Shaka Thumbs Up, it's good to see, I recommend it. Shaka Thumbs Down, it's junk, I don't recommend it. And for Edgar Wright's Running Man, based on the Stephen King novel of many, many years ago, basically a retelling of the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie back from the 80s. This one with Glen Powell, Josh Brolin, directed by Edgar Wright. It is a Shaka Thumbs Down. Don't waste your time going to see this movie at the theater. If you are even remotely interested in it, I strongly recommend not spending your money and just waiting till it comes on streaming to watch it. If you really want to see a movie, The Running Man, I suggest you just put in the VCR, the DVD, check out the streaming of Arnold Schwarzenegger's movie, The Running Man, and you'll get much more enjoyment out of that than watching this 2-hour long movie by Edgar Wright. To be fair, it does do a little bit more justice towards the Stephen King book, which was much more serious than what we even remotely got in the Arnold Schwarzenegger show many, many years ago. But as good as Glen Powell is, as cut as he is in this movie, the story, the script is just, Edgar Wright tries to balance the humor, the parody, along with the serious social commentary that he's trying to make that is, far more present in today's reality than we had ever seen before, even back in the tongue-in-cheek of the Arnold Schwarzenegger days. We follow, The Running Man basically is a show, of a kill or be killed kind of game show, where you have to try to stay alive for 30 days. If you do, you get $1 billion for you and your family. Glen Powell, his family, they're poor. They have been blacklisted from any other job because Glen Powell has been attempting to do the right thing in all his other jobs, helping his co-workers, etc., against the company wishes, and thus he's blacklisted and can't get any other work than to go on the show and be hunted to death, by Josh Brolin and his hunters for television ratings. His wife, his little kid's sick, needs medicine. That $1 billion is just too good to pass up for him to attempt to try to get. Unfortunately, Edgar Wright cannot negotiate between the humor, the parody, and, you know, the seriousness. If he had just taken a pure tongue-in-cheek kind of look at it like Arnold did at the time back then, I think that would have been much more enjoyable. But in doing what Edgar Wright does, directing and producing this movie, you know, he fails to accomplish either one, the humor, or two, even the you know, the social commentary that could be much more biting than what it turns out to be here. Again, you know, he can't thread that needle, and in attempting it, he fails at both the possibility of having a tongue-in-cheek action movie with, you know, maybe a comment on current social political things going on in today's society, very much like a RoboCop did back in the day. The original RoboCop did, with its tongue-in-cheek little looks at the real life, you know, that we saw on television advertising. But here, you know, he just fails, and not even Glen Powell's physique, his desire to try to deliver the lines and the action in this show, it's just, you know, he just fails at every attempt. Glen Powell really does try. He does a decent job, but he just doesn't have anything to work with, and unfortunately this will definitely hurt him, you know, and his quest for greater and greater stardom. Is Glen Powell a movie star? Not after this movie. He certainly isn't, and he's going to have to do a lot to try to recover and get back up to where he was before with the Top Gun Maverick, and maybe, you know, being in Top Gun Maverick Part 2. But yeah, this movie was bad. I was so bored during this movie. Not even the action, you know, at least Arnold, you know, Arnold's physique was able to push it over the top for many of his action scenes. Glen Powell, although he has the physique, you know, there's a lot of shaky cam, there's a lot of explosions, you know, it just fails to, you know, you don't see any good hand-to-hand, you know, yeah, you know, Glen Powell is fit in the movie, and because he's a worker that's done like various labor-intensive jobs, but he has no background like Arnold's character, being, you know, military, you know, so he's really out of sorts in this movie, and how he survives, how he's the chosen one to survive, is unknown to me. I don't know. I don't know what more to say than to just skip this and wait till it's on streaming if you are even remotely interested in it. It's definitely not worth going to the movie to see. Shaka Thumbs Down all the way. I'm sorry, Glen Powell, I love you. You're great, but not in this movie. And, you know, Edgar Wright hasn't had a hit by me for quite some time. I didn't like Baby Driver. Other people loved it. The driving was fine. The overall script and story was bad. You know, when he sticks to the action, he can perform. But Edgar Wright trying to do social commentary, trying to pull at the heartstrings, it's just not enough. Too little, not enough heartfelt in this movie. And like I said, by diluting the tongue-in-cheekiness of this movie, it doesn't even play for laughs. The New Running Man, skip it at all costs. Again, if you're interested, just check it out on streaming. Shaka Thumbs Down. Don't waste your time or money at the movie theater with the latest installment of The Running Man. Probably the best thing to do would be to read the book. Which, this tries to be pay more homage to, but even in the end that fails, as Edgar Wright couldn't deliver. All right. Again, Shaka Thumbs Down all the way for The New Running Man. Even if you're a fan of Glen Powell, it won't carry you through till the end of the 2 hours and a half for this movie. All right. Mahalo and aloha.